welcome to my DIY channel UrbanEthiks. So for those who are new to my channel, UrbanEthiks is about our footprint on the environment, generosity and creativity. For example, for this week, the theme is wine caps, and I made three items that you can use for Christmas. So one first as a Christmas gift, and the two other ones will be Christmas decorations. And for this week, I really want to thank my cousin Kim and my mom, who were able to help me a lot with providing me with some wine caps. So first, the Christmas gift. So it's something like this. So it's basically you put, you can give it to someone and you can put like a hot bowl on it. So this will protect your table. First Christmas decoration is this. So it's like a small Christmas tree that you suspend, so you can attach it to your door. And so with those little wine caps that you suspend, and basically you can make it a lot bigger. If you want it very like bigger scale, you can also put two caps each type to make the Christmas tree big. And then the third one is this. So initially it wasn't supposed to look like this. It was supposed to be like a Christmas ring. But basically it didn't work, and you know what? It won't stop me, so I decided to fold it into, put a cute little bow, and it still looks pretty good. You can change the bow here, the color, to red, and as well add some sparkles onto it, or like fake snow. Okay, so now let's get down to business. Let's do it. Our three items for this week. Okay, so first what I did is I put all of them standing up. I've placed them in a way that I like, so with the right shape. I like the caps, I like the side, and I tied it up with some kind of rope just to hold it still for the moment. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, on a cardboard and with a pen, pencil, whatever, just to draw the basic shape of it, just so that I get an idea of how I should cut the base, the cardboard at the bottom. Okay, so now that you see this, what you want to do is kind of want to make it like a beautiful round, but just a little bit smaller, because you don't want to see that in your shape when you're going to have this on top. You don't want to see the bottom cardboard. Okay? And then from there, what you're going to do is you're simply going to take each one of them and put them on the spot here, starting from the edge and then going towards the middle, and that will make it steadier. So what I did, I put a hell lot of glue in the middle, then I'm just using it to simply stick everything. So I've done the whole contour. Now I'm doing the middle, the inside, because you really want the shape to look good first, and then the inside. Adding the last pieces might do what it just did, so pushing some stuff aside, just be confident in your work. Worst case scenario, at the end, anyway, you're gonna put a string around, so it's gonna keep it together. It's fine. Now, we wait. If you want to make sure as well, you can already put the string so that it will dry the right way. So the old string that I had. You can also add some ribbon at the end if you want, so that it makes it more Christmassy. But since I don't want to use it only for Christmas, simply going to make a tight knot. See, with the string you're able to make everything closer. You can still move some stuff around because it's not completely dry. And then simply some loop beautifully. There you go. So now I'm letting it dry 24 hours, and then after that I'll just be able to take it out, and there you go. So you have this for your hot pot. Great. So first what you're gonna do, you're gonna take this, you're gonna put into the thing that's going to hold it. So you loosen it up, you put it in, you don't make it too tight because you don't want the thing to be like squished. Then, so with this you have two sides, just make sure that you press the button that will make it go inside the thing that you want to make a hole into. So then you place your thing, really try to be perpendicular in the center, and then you go by little things. And there you go. So now you can get rid of all the little pieces. Now you have a hole from side to side. So for this one, what you want to do is something like this, okay? You're going to make a lot of them, since all of them are going to be put together to make the Christmas tree. So you've already made the hole in the middle from side to side. Now you take your string, your rope, take the end, and then what you're going to do is you're going to literally just pass it through. So from here to the other one. And the more, as I told you, the more you went from side to side with the drill, the easier it will be to just pass this one through. So now that you've done this, you're going to make a small knot. Depending on the width of the hole, you can either just make a small knot like this, or sometimes you're gonna have to make a little loop, like this, so that you're going to make sure that it doesn't go through. The little loop, the smaller the better. It doesn't change much. It still looks good. So for example, a little loop, tighten it up, make sure that it won't untie. So then you just put it on it, then you make another loop from the other side. Try to make it as close as possible. Okay, and now that you're sure that it's good, you simply cut the edge here. So now that I have 5, I'm taking the string again, putting inside one loop of each. Inside one loop. You'll see it automatically falls down together and make it some kind of a diagonal. Like, especially when you're gonna attach it, you're gonna see that it's gonna be like this. It's gonna make a diagonal. And so this would be like, for example, one layer. And now this would be the bottom layer. So I would attach it at the bottom, and then you will here be putting another 5, and then make a knot here, and then high up another 5, make another knot. So then it will make layers of the Christmas tree. Good? So I'll finish this one up and I'll show you the final result. Now you want to make a hole of about maybe 1 centimeter from each side, so you'll be able to pass 2 strings in it. Just make sure that this here, it's large enough to go through, to let your string go through, okay? So now you loosen this one up. Okay, so basically I've started a little bit ahead of you. So what I did is I passed the string in one of the holes. So here you see one of the holes is always the same string, and in between each I made a knot. Just a simple one. It doesn't need to be exactly equal, but it looks better if it's all consistent. And then for the other side, what you're going to do is you're going to use those beads. And those beads, unfortunately, this string was too thick for it, too wide. So I'm using this other string that I had. As well, it's something old that I had before when I was doing jewelries. And those beads are old beads that you hate now because they're old plastic beads that you were using when you were a kid, but now they're like not very beautiful for any jewelry, so using this. So basically, you put a bead, you put it on in the other hole, and since I chose two colors, I'm going to alternate them just to show consistency again. So then I use purple, now it's the transparent one. So I'm putting a bead in between each of those, and I'm putting it in the hole. So there will be one hole for the ones with the knot, and one hole for the beads. Okay, so it looks kind of like this. I can you continue on and on until you make a full circle. And so this side, so it's not as wide as a bead. This will go in the middle. Like it will make a circle like this way. Okay, so now I'll just complete it and then I'll show you the final result. So as you can see here, it doesn't want to stay really like making a circle. So what I've decided to do instead, because when it was on the floor it was fine, but as soon as you start putting suspended, it doesn't stay. So here I'm going to take at the bottom, pass the string under, and then bring it back to the top. So you can see it makes kind of a weird decoration. So how I'm going to decorate it is with ribbon. And so there you go. So you have some cute Christmas decoration, and it's good looking and the same almost from every angle.